Hey, listen, guys, if you get bumped and you got a ice drone out, an augmented ice drone, just recall it immediately. That's a tip, little tip from Code, little freebie for you. Praise James, everybody. Zaenis here, and today I need to talk to you about something very important that's going on. There is a scourge happening in our beloved ISK, and it is Augmented Ice Harvesting Drones. You see, the bot-aspirants have learned that using an orca plus an Augmented Ice Harvesting Drone nets them the same amount of ISK as, you know, a procurer would in the same amount of time. So the bot-aspirants have adopted this method to make as much ISK as possible. The good news is I have devised a method in which we can liberate these drones from their life of servitude, and you can make some pocket change while you're at it. This is a super simple method. Requires you to have 2 characters. Neither have to be very high skill points wise, but anyways, let's get right into it. First thing you need is a character who can fly a Macarial. And you want to fit it like this. You don't have to copy this fit to the letter. Use it more as a guide. You want to make sure that it is as fast as possible and that it's cap stable, as you'll be running your micro warp drive almost the whole time. The second ship you need is an Atron. Again, use this fit as a guide, but you want to make sure that it's as fast as possible and that it has an ECM jammer. A quick rundown of the process goes like this. First, you'll open your agency window, which is located here. Then you'll go to your resource harvesting, and then you'll click on ice belts. This will give you a list of all the close by ice belts. Go ahead and select the closest one and set your destination. Now all you have to do is make your way to that location. Once you arrive in the system, what you want to do is find the ice belt and go ahead and warp to it. I usually just warp to 0. You're usually fine doing that. If it's not on scan, while you're on scan towards the belt, what you want to do is you want to get your D-scanner ready. First thing you want to do is scan for ships. Make sure you see an orca in there. Sure enough, there we got one. Now you check for drones. Oh, look at that. There it is. Augmented ice drone. Just what we came for. All right, so now the next thing you want to do is you want to check the corp tag of the drone and make sure you match it up with the orca, because the last thing you want to do is be bumping the wrong orca. And there we go. We found our target. It's this guy here, Mr. Free Lou. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys a couple examples from recent streams of mine on how I do this. So basically, you'll see I'm in the middle of the belt, roughly, right near this guy. So basically, what I'll do is I will hit approach and then activate my micro warp drive. You want to start out around 6 to 7 kilometers away. If you can be closer, but that's a good starting point. So you get that initial bump on him. Sometimes he'll bounce off the rocks and you gotta, like he did there, and you gotta, you know, work with it. So basically, after I hit him, I stop my ship, turn off the micro warp drive, wait till he's 5 to 10 kilometers away, and then I hit approach, activate the micro warp drive, and then it's rinse and repeat after that. So basically, it's gonna go one of 2 ways for you. This first example goes the easy way, where the target just warps away for you. So basically, he'll notice he's getting bumped and initiate warp to leave and leave his drone in the belt, which is perfect for you because it doesn't cost you anything. You just warp back, scoop the drone, which you'll see happens here. And then the other way is you'll have to bump them. So your goal is to bump them 500 kilometers away from the drone. There needs to be 500 kilometers. Depending on, again, their skills can change that as well. Sometimes they'll disconnect after 200 kilometers, but usually 500 is your goal. This guy does us a huge favor and just warps away for us. And there it is, success. Another augmented ice harvester drone saved from a life of servitude to the bot-aspirants. So this second example I've sped up quite a bit, as this took pretty much full 20 minutes to do. So basically we start out the same as the other one, just bumping. In the background, what you're not seeing is me getting my alt logged in and in place. So she had to come a few jumps to get here. Once your jamming ult gets into local, you're going to want to warp it to your bumper, as at this point you're probably several hundred kilometers outside of the ice belt. Now I'm going to turn it over to this good-looking fellow to explain the rest of the bump to you. Alright, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing it. You guys can see. So now you're just seeing my monitor there. You'll notice the color changed a little bit because I have a filter on. Okay, so yeah, so there she is. She's pretty close. And let's, there we go. So we're gonna actually turn that off now. I'm gonna do a keep at range. Oh. Okay. All right, so now we're good to go. All right, let's watch its velocity. There we go. Velocity went down to 0. And now we're going to go back to loot. And we're gonna, oh, actually, we're just going to warp to her. Oh, he rejected my invitation. That's surprising. All right, so she died. And we're going to just go find somewhere for her to dock. And look at that. Scoop to cargo hold. All right, so there's our drone. And just like that, we've made some easy ISK. As of recording, these drones are selling for 37 million in JITA, which is a little low. Normally I've seen them sell for between 65 and 70 million. So feel free to hold on to them until the market fixes itself. Otherwise, sell them now. You didn't do much to earn them anyways. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give it a thumbs up and definitely subscribe to the channel. And remember, I do stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zaenis. Make sure you give me a follow there to check me out doing this kind of stuff live. I'll do this, suicide ganking, suspect baiting, all kinds of fun stuff. So make sure you do check me out there. Also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Zaenis. Praise James, everybody, and keep liberating those drones.